Hey, what's up guys? I'm BTC. We just got a little bit more information about some potential hero buffs that are going to be arriving on the PTR to test out real soon. Last time it was Roadhog, this time it's his partner in crime, Junkrat. So over on the official Overwatch forums, Jeff Goodman, the principal designer, was responding to some of the questions, comments, and suggestions for what Blizzard could do with the Junkrat character. So Jeff Goodman said, currently on our internal builds, Junkrat has 2 charges of his concussion mine. This allows you to do all kinds of cool stuff like launch yourself into a fight and still have a charge to escape with, or launch yourself up into a Pharah and still have a charge to try to kill her with. Previously, this was possible before, but you had to plant one on the ground and then wait for the cooldown to come back up before trying to do this. This is still possible, which allows for a triple jump if you want/need to do that. But now it's a lot more reliable to do it with 2. It has been a ton of fun to play with so far. We're also looking at making his ult a bit better. We're experimenting with a movement speed increase or a health increase on the tire. We wouldn't do both things, but in either case, it should be more reliable to use in more situations. So breaking this down a little bit, the idea of Junkrat launching himself into a fight and then having another remote mine to get himself out doesn't really sound too good. Junkrat is not really a character that needs to go into the front line like that. He's going to be better kind of hanging back. But having the double mines that he can fire off is still pretty good. Like, you could stick one on one side of the wall and then you could have another one a little bit further away or something like that and try to catch the group of the enemy players as they're moving, and that could do a tremendous amount of damage. Or you could simply, just throw them while you're in a fight trying to defend a point or something like that. It can definitely do a lot. Now, as far as the dealing with the Pharah thing, that's not really something that's going to happen all that often. And just for clarity's sake, he's not talking about using both mines to get into the air and then shooting normally at the Pharah. It's using one remote mine to get up there in the air, and then you just throw the other mine directly at the Pharah and then detonate it. So you're not like trying to aim your grenade launcher while you're in the air to get the Pharah. You're basically using the mine to get up there and then another mine to kill the Pharah. And of course, the other thing is the potential buffs to his ultimate, the RIPTIRE. Let's be honest here, RIPTIRE is one of the worst ultimates in the game. First, when Junkrat uses it, he says it so loud that everyone in the universe knows that he just launched the RIPTIRE. But on top of that, the tire itself is really, really loud. So everybody knows where it is and you can easily avoid it or shoot it as soon as it comes around the corner. So I would like to see them lower the volume on that a little bit, on the tire itself, so that it's not so easy to track. But the 2 options they said was make it faster or make it have more health. I think the faster option would probably be better in pretty much every single situation. Like, the more health, I don't know about that, right? I think having it move faster and just, getting it to zip around the corners and stuff and through the hallways and then get it to where it needs to go to detonate would be really good. The other thing I think the RIPTIRE really needs is to go back the way it originally was, where if an enemy destroys it, it still detonates. Now, maybe they could have it so that when it detonates from enemy fire, it doesn't do the full damage. Maybe it does like half damage or a quarter damage or something. But to have Junkrat just fire out his ult and then have it just like instantly get destroyed and not do anything at all is just terrible. So make it do at least a little bit of damage, even if an enemy destroys it. Now, we don't know exactly when this stuff is going to be hitting the PTR. I'm willing to bet, though, it's not going to be for another week or 2. I'm thinking that because they're dropping Doomfist in a couple days, and then either Summer Games is going to be that same day or maybe early next week, they're not going to do anything with the PTR until after the Doomfist and the Summer Games have already been put on the live servers. After that happens, maybe like a week goes by or something, then they're going to drop a new PTR with a bunch of stuff that we can mess around with. So that's what we have for the potential Junkrat changes. What do you guys think about them? Let me know down in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to check out my Discord server where you can join the community and find other players to group with. The link for that is down below. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Remember, always blame the controller because it's never your fault. Also, special thanks to all my Patreon supporters for helping to make this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting the channel, check the links on screen and down below.